Hello everyone and welcome back. I just finished exploring underneath Clacton Pier. This is going to be my intro now because I did make an intro but it was so dark you couldn't see my face, so I thought why not make a second intro and we'll put this at the front. But yeah, we went and explored underneath Clacton Pier. As you can hear, the seagulls are really excited, so I hope you're really excited for this video. Reason for this video is we're coming up to the end of March now and we start getting really low tides in April. We get a thing called spring tide. So I will be coming back when the tide's at its lowest and we'll be vlogging underneath there, and we're going to see if we can capture any marine life, any crabs, fish and things like that. But in today's video we just looked at the structure and I showed you how beautiful Clacton-on-Sea is. Basically just vlogged underneath Clacton Pier. So anyway, I hope you all enjoy this. Please sit back, relax and enjoy my footage. So there's Clacton Pier. As you can see, the tide is fairly out. If I pan the camera around slowly, I don't want to do it too quick, but if I pan it around slowly, you can see the tide is fairly out today. Obviously, it's late in March, so if we come back later in April, the tide's going to be out even further. What we want is that water to be back a bit more. We want it to be back another 20 metres, and then we'll be able to look at the cluster of rocks and all the sea life. As you can see, up on the pier, you've got the circus, and they do an evil-on-sea thing in the winter. I haven't actually gone in there and had a look, but I heard it's decent. Also, we're going to check out what work they've been doing to underneath the pier, because in the last few years Clacton Pier has actually collapsed twice, and there has been a lot of drilling and a lot of banging over the pier when I've been walking past, because I always walk past here of a night just to get a bit of exercise, and there have been a lot of guys working up on top. I don't know if you could check that out. There's a machinery, a JCB over there drilling, and when we walk underneath it you will see some new metal posts. As you can see, that's a metal post, and what they've done is they've filled that metal post with concrete, obviously to make it more solid, because it was over in this direction here where the pier collapsed. So at least they're doing something about it. When we get underneath the pier, people, it is going to be a little bit noisy. So I do warn you about that, because there is a log flume on top of Clacton Pier now, and it makes a lot of noise over the other end. Over the other end is going to be where the cluster of rocks are. I doubt we're going to be able to see it, but I will go walk over there and we will explore anyway and see what we can see. But the first thing I want to say is just check out that concrete A-frame supporting the edge of the pier. I will turn my torch on now as we're going to walk underneath. We're probably not going to pick up on any crabs or any sea life, to be honest with you, but who knows. Let's just go explore. The most life you're probably going to pick up on is a lot of pigeons. So there is a lot of pigeons under Clacton Pier. So if you ever do come to Clacton and you fancy going for a swim, I suggest walking a mile in that direction, or about half a mile to a mile in that direction, and you come to Martello Beach. The best part of Clacton Beach is Martello Beach. 100% go for a swim down there. The water is okay. It's England. It's not the greatest water swimming, but it's more cleaner than underneath Clacton Pier. Because if I lift my camera up, as you can see, there is pigeons above me, and obviously they are going to toilet in the water, so you don't really want to be swimming underneath here. And obviously where they've made the new steel structures to support the pier, the pigeons are going in there and nesting, because what they do is they dig the steels into the ground, put them in the ground, pump it full of concrete all the way to the top, and that is pretty much it, people. Obviously years ago what they used to do is they used to build concrete and put posts in it, timber posts. We will see some of them towards the front of the pier, the timber posts actually holding up the part of the pier, but a lot of them have eroded away. Obviously over time everything erodes away, whether it's steel, concrete or timber, but obviously timber is more likely to erode quickly. What a silly thing to say. It's going to erode more quick than obviously steel and concrete. So as you see, when I walk over here, you can see it is a little thing here. You see the timber hanging out of the concrete, and I'll take you over to the front of Clacton Pier, and we'll take a look under there, and then we'll go where the tide is low. Let's just check out a little pool of water in this rock. Some of the life, the little streams going back to Clacton Pier. It is lovely, people. And I've actually come crabbing underneath here before. Caught a lot of crabs, caught a lobster as well once, which was nice. More pigeons. So take a look at this. This looks a little bit dangerous to me. What do you think? So that is obviously concrete, timber in the concrete. And it is literally wedged, holding up that big piece of concrete. Obviously we've got 2 posts either side. But that don't look too safe to me, people. You tell me if that's safe or not. Right, there is other people underneath the pier, kids as well, so I want to try and avoid them. But let's go check out near the front. So as you get close to the front of Clacton Pier, as you can see, there's a lot of the old concrete with the timber in there supporting Clacton Pier. So it is getting dark underneath here because we're in the centre underneath the pier now. As you can see, there's a great big steel girder running through in the middle of the pier, going from one end to the other. Hope you can all see this. It is pretty dark underneath here. Let's turn the torch on my phone, see if that makes it a little bit better. It may make it a little bit better. This steel girder is probably the oldest thing, I would think. Because of the size of it, obviously it takes so long to erode. Look at the rivets in it. The rivets are all gone. There's one there, bolted. So it is getting dark. It's about quarter to 6, so it's going to get extremely dark under it. But I come at this time because the tide is fairly low at this time, so obviously every day they estimate when we're going to get low tide. The tide isn't too low, but I thought I'd still make a video out of this. We'll just come check the structure out. It is going to get noisy over here. Like I said, there is a log flume on top of Clacton Pier. Obviously it's not in use, but they do have it running constantly. Obviously in May, I reckon May, we're all going to be getting back to normal now the COVID cases are dropping. There's some fishermen over there in the distance. I wonder if they've caught anything. But I'm heading over in this direction. I know it's noisy, but I'm going to show you where the cluster of rocks are. We're probably not going to be able to see it. Because obviously it's under the water, under the ocean. But like I said, I will come back here end of April when the water tide goes right out, and we will pick up on sea life, people, I'm telling you. So obviously that ride is just above our heads now, that's why it's so noisy. If we get, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, it's underneath water. But where this structure here is, just underneath it, there's all rocks. And I'm telling you, people, you get lobster, you get crabs, you get so much life. One guy even caught footage of an octopus underneath here, which is crazy. So like I said, in April we'll come back and we'll have a look at that. Just take a look at this. When you think, like, how old is this bit of concrete and timber when that used to be that? But over the years, it's eroded away to nothing, people. I love these little exploring videos. I know I'm not doing much, but it's a bit of exercise. It gives me something to do. Obviously everything's shut because of COVID. So why not go explore, see what we can find. Very calm today, as you can see. Nice and calm. Maybe one day I'll get out on the boat and we'll circle Clacton Pier. That'll make a great video. We'll have to do it when it's weather like this, when it's nice and calm. I've got a clam underneath here, if you can see it. That is a clam there. So you can actually take that out and open it. I don't know if you see it moved in. It actually opened and then shut. Do not want to get your fingers pinched in that, because that is a living creature, believe it or not. And you can take them home and obviously cook them and eat them. We have a sea worm there. So it just looks like a brown worm. It's actually living. believe it or not. Just going to slowly look round the edges of these structures, concrete structures, because who knows, we may find a crab, especially where it's getting really dark. What's this here? Don't know what that is. It's very weird, it's very squishy. What is that? Let's rinse my hands. Rinse my hands, I don't know what I'm touching. Probably knowing my luck, it's probably bird poo. Got a little stream of river going back. So when we come out of Clacton Pier in a second, you're going to see it's getting dark. I just want to say, in my next video, I know this video isn't anything special, but in my next video I will be going to explore an old church, and I'm going to be the only person there. It's open for the public, but obviously when we go explore that old church, we are going to have to be quiet when we're inside, so I won't be talking, but I will explore outside of a night, and I will talk to you outside, and then we'll go explore inside. It's going to be pretty spooky looking inside of an old church on my own in the middle of the night, but I will be respectful. I won't be talking. So we've pretty much made a big circle now. Let's check out the old metal inside here when they make these beams. Let's check out some of that roof, some of the timber work. But yeah, we've pretty much made a circle. I'm probably going to come back, like I said, in the end of April when the tide is really low, and we're going to go out and we're going to see if we can find some sea life, like I said. It's fantastic they've actually done some work under here supporting this, people, because I was worried at one point that this was going to keep collapsing, because down this end here is where it collapsed twice. So finally they've done some work underneath it. Obviously it's hard for them doing work because in the winter it's not so bad, but in the summer it does get really, really busy. And obviously with people around, it's hard to do the work. It's hard to cone the beach off while they do work under it. But they're finally doing work to it, so at least it ain't going to collapse. There's got to be some sort of crabs or sea life under here, but the water is starting to come back in there, ain't going out. Oh, let's step outside. Turn the torch off now, and the flash. There's a ball in the water there, I don't know if you can see it, I don't know what that is. Some sort of ball. Lovely and calm today, it's absolutely beautiful. Look, sun's gone down in the distance. I know it's a bit cloudy, but it's actually the first day where it's been calm. Not warm, but not cold. As you can see, the waves all gentle. We'll go walk up to this up here, and we'll think about ending the video shortly. Let's check this wall out, people. If anybody actually knows why they actually divide the section up, please tell me why they divide the sections of beaches up with these concrete walls, with these structures, because I actually have no idea. I'm no expert in sea life at all. If anybody wants to comment, what is this down here? Wants to comment, feel free. I'm a friendly guy. I will reply back to you. I love a chat in the comment section down below. Maybe you can suggest what you'd like me to go film. Obviously it's restricted because of COVID, but COVID will be over soon, and I will be able to get out and explore more. Let's jump up on this ledge and let's walk to the end and end the video up there with a great view of Clacton. So we're up on the wall, people. If I pan the camera around, there is all of Clacton for you in the distance. Quite beautiful, really. Lovely area. I'm actually from London, or near London, Dagenham, and 100% I would never move back there. It's dirty, it's grey, but look how clean and beautiful it is living by the seaside. Right, let's walk to the end of this. Probably going to be a little bit slippery up here because obviously the tide is fairly out. You can see all the mosses up there, so we've got to be careful. Maybe I'll come and crab underneath here for a crab line. Who knows, we may get some crabs and some lobsters. Maybe some fish. So usually all this is underwater, but obviously I've come out when the tide is fairly low. I'm going to plot my camera up. Just check that out. Absolutely beautiful. Focus camera. Martello Beach in the distance over there. So as we go past these poles, it goes out of focus. You can see, people, it's getting a little bit dark now, so we're going to end the video here. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was just a quick little video. I thought, why not get out and get some exercise and go vlog underneath Clacton Pier. Like I say, we'll come back here later in April when the tide goes right out, and hopefully we can pick up on some marine life. Next week I will be going exploring an old church of a night. We'll go explore the little graveyard outside and take some pictures. We never know, we might pick up on something. I will be there on my own, but like I said, I've got to be respectful, so I won't be talking inside the church. We're just going to go and explore it, and then hopefully, who knows, we may pick up on stuff. If we don't, we don't. I just want to explore it and vlog it all for you, just to show you what a lovely area Clacton is, as you can see in the distance. It's an absolutely stunning area. So anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please put a thumbs up, please subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next time. Bye.